You have a very special relationship. Not only you're his big brother, you're his mentor. And
I'm not his big brother. He's my big
that's
brother.
what I was pointing to him, but I was looking at you. You're not only his big brother, his mentor, and role model. You know, you have a very... How does it feel to have such an important role in your younger brother's life?
I take it, you know, I take it as... I mean, I don't know. I don't want to be too, I don't know, business-oriented about it, you know, or however I say. I just try to be a big brother. You know, and try to, you know, if he needs a good beat up once in a while, you know, I can give that to him, you know.
Do you guys like wrestle sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He calls me in the pool all the time. It's freezing cold, too.
But do you understand that one day you'll be as big and as strong?
I doubt that.
You doubt that?
I will. And then I'll pay him back all the things.
Exactly.
He's thrown me in the pool, thrown me in the water.
Exactly.
The ocean.
No, you know, I realize also another thing too is that the business can be very, you know, stressful and hard. You know, especially, I mean, God, I look at myself and, you know, how hard it can be in the schedules and everything. So I just to make sure, you know, that as young as he is, you know, that he has his schooling, my mom, my dad there with him, you know, and I'm gonna always be there for him, you know, to support him and to always, you know, protect him from the bad things that can be in the business.
And there's another side to it. A lot of people, I know I have sisters, and the bond between two brothers or two sisters or family, everybody says they have close relationships, but later on you can kind of drift apart, some move there and there, but you guys have this bond that everybody dreams about having, you know, amongst brothers. How does that feel? You guys do everything together. You ever get tired of each other?
No.
No?
Well,
yeah.
Sometimes, but not all the time.
Well, I mean...
Sometimes he's usually in the bed in the morning.
Okay.
He sleeps till 1, 2.
Well, I mean...
He's a late sleeper?
Well, that's not my... Well, because we're always, like, out here on the road, always waking up early. You know, so it's like, when you have time to just sleep, God, I'm in the bed till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Sometimes he sleeps all day.
My bad. Yep. But, I mean, we do everything together, like you said. I mean, I try it. And when I have time off, you know. And also, it's kind of hard, too, now that he's gone. You know, sometimes I'll come back home, and he'll be out on the road. Or sometimes, you know, he'll come back home, and I'll be out on the road. You know, so it's kind of, in a way, you know, we do run into each other all the time. You know, but it's kind of hard, too. But, I mean, I do get to see him a lot more than what I would.
And how about with your other sisters? How does that you work that out? Because you have 3 other sisters.
Well, they get along together. I mean,
they're all, I don't know. They're all a lot younger than me, except my sister BJ.
Okay.
Leslie, she has a Jewel kind of sound in her, like Leanne Rimes. She sounds like Leanne Rimes, and Jewel. She's
they
like,
sing too.
Yeah.
BJ was the only one that didn't want to be.
BJ was a model. I mean, she did modeling when she was a lot younger.
Okay.
But then, you know, I think a lot of the reasons I was there a lot of the times, and a lot of the pageants we later found out were rigged. You know,
for real?
Seriously. There had been some situations where there was some pageants that were rigged. So she was kind of heartbroken in a way to find that out. But then she stopped. But now she's going to get back into it.
Okay.
One time, me and Nick, Nick was in Spain. Well, I was in Spain, and we hadn't seen each other for a long time. Nick was I was in Spain, and Nick just arrived there.
Okay.
And there was a show called Sorpresa, and there was a surprise. It was like a surprise show, and there was a girl who was she was just from adoption, and she got put up, and she got to meet the Backstreet Boys. She got to meet Nick and Brian and everybody. And after that, I was supposed to be Nick's surprise.
Oh.
And there was this little girl. So you tell us first.
Well, there was what happened was they brought me out, and I didn't know nothing about this. You know, they brought me out in the middle of the stage in front of all this audience, and there was like 10 little girls, like around my brother's age. And they're sitting there and they're asking them,
Dressed up in overalls.
They're all dressed up alike. Every single one of them are dressed up alike. And some of them had hair like my little brother. You know, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, this is cool, you know. So he goes over there and he asks him something in Spanish, and he's like, so do you like the Backstreet Boys? Or do you like Nick? No. Ask him all the way down, no. Every 10 one of them. I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know, what is this all about, you know? And my self-esteem's come from here down to here, you know. And little do I know, they all of a sudden they start cheering, Aaron, and I'm like, oh, that's
you didn't know he was there at all.
That's why, you know, they're screaming a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's cool. And there's this big old like banana head coming down from the top of the riser, and that's him. And I'm like, whoa.
He didn't know it was me at first. He thought it was someone or other.
But that was set up from a long time.
He thought it was a fan or something, but he didn't know until I came up and jumped on him. And he was like,
he came down, he performed. So it was really incredible.
You seem to come from a family of artists. How about your parents? Did they have any secret things they did when they were young?
Well,
your mom's here. Maybe she sang or stuff, but she doesn't want to tell us.
My mom, she did a little singing. She did a lot of acting. She played basketball in high school.
Wow, for real?
Yeah.
Yes, Mom.
She's a good basketball player. She can do front and handspring.
Wow.
In high school. So, my dad used to own a restaurant in Jamestown, New York, which you guys know about anyway. So, I mean, he used to play with a band, too, when he was a lot younger.
Play banjo. Grandpa.
Yeah, he used to play banjo. But my dad used to play in a rock band, too, so kind of started out like
so you've always had music in your family.
But, yeah, and my grandfather on my mom's side is a... Help me out here, Mom.
He's an organist, pipe organist.
Pipe organist. No, he did acting and...
Oh, yeah, my dad.
Yeah, your dad.
Yeah, he does. He has a master's in drama.
Yeah, that's...
A master's in drama.
So,
a BFA. MFA.
Masters in drama, and he did plays and stuff, and directed plays and musicals and stuff like that. And my grandma on her side, which was my grandfather's wife, she was involved in industry too. She was a school teacher. So, and my grandfather was also an English teacher. So, and their father was a pipe organist in a church. So it just goes back, way back. And I think, it does tend to be in the roots of our family.
And not only that, families who have a tendency of letting their kids express their artistic side have a tendency to have a bunch of artists. Because everybody, I think, has an artistic side. Can you dance?
I can dance, and you can dance.
Can you get down? I mean, get down.
No, not yet.
Not yet?
No, I'm still learning.
But you have a bit of rhythm, right? Like, if I asked you to come and dance with me, you would be able to dance with me, right?
Yeah.
But there's no music, so you won't dance.
I don't know, maybe. Never know.
Who's your favorite band?
Backstreet Boys.
Okay, sounds familiar. Sounds very familiar.
And I like Boyzone. Not Boyzone. What is it called?
Where are they from?
Those men. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. I met them. They're really, really nice. Did you get to meet them? Boyz II Men.
No.
Not yet. You'll get to meet them.
I met Aqua.
And? Did you like them?
Yeah, they were nice. I met Jeff Goldblum.
Lucky.
Who?
Did you just hang out with him?
Diana Ross.
You met Diana Ross? And?
And,
She was chilling with her kids.
She has twins, right?
I went ice skating with them.
Wow. How old are they?
I swam with them. Huh? They're 9 and 10.
Oh, your age?
Yeah.
Much like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? You went and shot your video up in California, right? That was in California?
Yeah.
Which one?
Crush on You.
Was that? Yeah. Was it in L.A.?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in L.A.
What?
Anytime you were shooting your video.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. We did, because we had done 3 videos.
3 in a row. You guys did.
In a week and a half.
As long as you love
and
me.
I did his video too.
All you have to give. He did Backstreet's Back, As Long As You Love Me, and all I have to give. So
Okay.
it's 3 videos in a week and a half.
And you were shooting Crush on You.
Yeah.
How did it feel having all those people coming at you? Okay, Aaron, are you ready? Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do that. Was that fun?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Fun.
You wanted, you had?
Yeah, it was. And my second video was shot in Vancouver.
Oh, Canada. Well, thank you. I'm not even Canadian, but thank you anyways.
Oh.
So you know what I would like right now? We'd like to talk to your parents.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Yeah, I can go.
Yeah? You gonna go get them?
I'll go get them. I'm quicker.
A little, huh?
I'm quicker.
No, you're not.
Come on, get up, Nikki.
Hello, Marilyn. Nice to meet you, Mr. Carter.
Come on, you want that?
So how are we gonna do this? We could just move those chairs back.
Here, Dad.
OK. OK, fait que faut que je mette ça à côté d'eux.
Sit over here.
Peux-tu les installer? Leur dire où est-ce qu'ils peuvent s'installer pour qu'on puisse...
Yeah,
You
guys.
can-
Whoa, we gotta watch out. Sorry.
Want the kids with us?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
What are you doing to me?
Oh, he's miking you.
Oh, you're Mike. You're a pro, huh?
Yes, yes, yes. I love it.
Good, my baby.
This is incredibly embarrassing.
Wow. You sit on Dad's lap. Wow. Okay.
So everybody, Mike, on les entend bien? On entend tous les quatre? Oui?
She can hear me through my mic. Or she can talk to me.
Okay.
You guys must be really, really proud.
Really?
Very.
Very embarrassed.
Look at Nick.
Oh, God.
Who's at home with the girls now?
My mother she come down from New York.
Okay.
Spend some time there with them so that we could do this all together.
They love it when Grandma comes to visit.
Yeah.
Where does Grandma live?
New York.
Buffalo.
Oh, wow. Buffalo. Gets cold in Buffalo.
Yes.
But
No,
she's glad to
now.
come to Florida for a few days.
Must be.
A
Must
month, Mom.
Yeah, she's coming for a month.
2 days is 2 days.
She's on vacation, so.
be. Is it hectic to have two boys in showbiz? And especially two separated careers?